catchphrase that every employer wants out of their people, and that is resilience. But exactly what is resiliency? I mean, a lot of people use this word, but they don't really understand how to get to it. I was reading a study where these people were asked what they thought of their ability to be resilient. And 87 of the people surveyed thought they were resilient, just in their minds. But then when they got tested, all 100% got tested, 57% proved that they were resilient. So what does that mean for you? What does that mean for anybody? I'm Eric with Leadership Development. This week we're going to talk about resilience and how do you get it? How can you build this resiliency to help you overcome the most chaotic, most stressful times when you need it the most? As you can see, I'm working out a lot, trying to keep my body, trying to keep myself in shape. But the physical testing, the physical strengthening that I do does not make me resilient. It's a component of what resilience is, but it does not make the whole person. And when we talked about those 87 people, they thought they were resilient because they had the mindset that they were going to be resilient, that they could take on anything until they were tested. And the third area that needs exercised is the spirit, your heart, your hope, the willpower to get through these things. And that is developed with both developing your mindset and developing yourself physically. So resilience refers to the ability to bounce back from any setbacks, challenges, or failures. It's about facing the difficulties head on, adapting to change, and emerging stronger than before. Just like we do with our workouts, we're breaking down our bodies so that when they rebuild us to be stronger. Same thing with our mindsets. We test ourselves mentally with puzzles, with challenges, so as it breaks us down, it allows us to rebuild. But if you're like me, it took a long time to understand how resiliency truly works. Everyone thinks that, oh, I screwed up, oh well, I'll bounce back from it. Well, you have to get to a point to allow yourself to bounce back. Blowing it off is not bouncing back. Addressing the situation does. The reason why people are successful is because they embrace failure. They're confident because they know that failure is a stepping stone to success. And I want you to be able to have that same confidence. I have the confidence to go out and fail, to go into my own space, let the emotions overcome me. Once I have that done, they're set aside and I start thinking, wait, what did I learn from this and how do I do it better? In the context of leadership, resilience is a crucial trait. Leaders often find themselves facing extreme challenges, trying to overcome the competition, trying to meet the obstacles where they're at and be able to leap past them. It's the way they respond to challenges that helps a leader overcome the obstacles and looks out for the well-being of their people. Resilient leaders possess key characteristics. Optimism allows leaders to be able to have a bright outlook in the future, to be able to show a vision of what is possible for their teams to overcome and to be great. Resilient leaders are able to be flexible and adapt to changing situations. They view change as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat. Decision-making ability is the ability to be able to evaluate the situation, overcome the judgments, and being able to build a plan that allows success by using the best resources available to them, but also understanding what the best information they have available to them as well. Problem solving is critical for a leader to be able to show their people the trust and confidence that they're able to evaluate the situation, not judge it, and be able to come up with possible solutions with the best information they have available to them. The best way to build a problem-solving mindset is puzzles, crossword puzzles, Sudoku puzzles, and I like doing cross sums. Puzzles are a great way to open your mind to allow you to think outside the box, inside the box, and using resources around you to solve a simple challenge. By doing so, the greater challenges just ends up being several small challenges that are solved together to overcome the big challenge. Resilient leaders possess an ability to regulate their emotions. They're able to create a composure of calmness, of positivity. They let others feel better about the situation, no matter how grave it is. They understand their emotions as an impact to others, how it creates stress unnecessarily, how it creates chaos where it's not needed. But by keeping it regulated, it just allows everyone to be able to follow suit and keep themselves regulated. But a resilient leader understands with empathy that not everyone is at the same level as they are. With empathy, they're able to understand what the individuals are going through during this stressful time. They're able to find helpful solutions without sending commanding or directive answers, but by just being there and telling them how they got through it and sharing their experiences when they're at that position. Perseverance is when the leader is able to have the persistence, the determination to not let anything get in their way. They're able to motivate others to follow them on through the valley of death and not look back and not be afraid of what's out there. They are able to keep pushing until you see the light of day. And the last characteristic is that support network. The whole line that it's lonely on the top is complete bullshit. I mean, the good leaders know that they can't do it on their own. Best example I can think of is like Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates. They bounce ideas off each other. They talk to each other. They work through the challenges with each other's support. They don't have to go into details that would, be in a competitive manner, but at the same time, having each other as in a friendly competition allows them to raise each other up. So don't ever think that it's lonely on top. If it is, you're definitely doing it wrong. Look, building resilience is not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of time and effort. It's going to take a lot of attention to detail to build yourself to that point where you look at a challenge and have the confidence to say, I see ya, let's go. It's an adventure. You see it as an adventure. You want to take it on as an adventure. You want to be the person, be in charge of the situation, knowing that you're going to come out great at the other side. I want you to be able to see within yourself that resilience isn't just a mindset. It's also a physical capability and a spiritual capability. And by understanding what you need to do to make those three things come together will make you exceptionally resilient. I'm Eric with Leadership Developed. If there's anything that I can do to help you, let me know in the comments. Tell me how we can figure out what you need to be successful. If you like this video, hey, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. Tell YouTube that this video needs to go out to more people so they can find success within their lives, so they can learn how to be a resilient leader that their people need. If you missed our last video, check it out right over here. And if you missed any of our other videos, they're right over here, which YouTube will tell you they think that you need to see to be successful. We'll talk to you again next video.